Alright, so the first part of this video is going to be all about where we put the letters on the keyboard so you can play your letter notation tunes. So we'll start to the left of those two black keys again, and we're going to start with the letter C. Now our musical alphabet goes from A to G and then it restarts, but in this case we're starting with the letter C because we're playing in the key of C. But you don't need to know that, not that important. So we start with the letter C, and then every single white key after that is going to get its own letters. So going from left to right, we're going to go from C to D. Then we're going to go on to add an E, F, and then G. Now remember I mentioned that our alphabet goes from A to G, so after G it restarts itself and goes back to A. And that is how you label and put the letters on the keyboard for your letter notation tunes. So we talked a little bit earlier about our musical alphabet running from A to G and then restarting itself again. So we're going to just talk about that a little bit more specifically so y'all have some background. So just like our keyboard, it starts on C and goes from D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Now what we need to know here is there's multiple of each letters, and it's called an octave. So this is one C, and this is another C, an octave higher. It sounds higher. Same with D. And as you'll see later when we get into staff notation, it's notated differently so we know exactly what C we're talking about. And that's why there's multiple C's on a key. That's why there's multiple C's on the keyboard and the musical alphabet restarts itself. Now that we've discussed everything about letters, we're going to talk about how to play them. We're not going to play them with one finger the same way that we would never do that for our number tunes. We're going to follow the numbers the same way we followed them for the number tunes. So keep them on for the first couple times you play through this stuff. So you're going to play this thumb with C for your right hand, D with your pointer, and you're going to play G with your pinky, for example. And you're going to play nice and smoothly if you can. The only real exception here is going to be the G and the A. So for the A, you're going to stretch your pinky out from G, and that is how you're going to play these letter tunes.